Hey everybody, welcome back to Champion Sons and our Madden 22 Atlanta Falcons franchise as we will now be in the divisional round. We got through Philly in the wild card round, and so now we are facing off against the Chicago Bears, but once again having to do it on the road. On the AFC side, you have Kansas City and Cleveland, Baltimore, and then the surprise Texans are in there. Granted, Madden still has Deshaun Watson playing for him, so hey, it is what it is at this stage. Um, this is not going to be the easiest matchup for us, right? Now, on the road again, here in the playoffs, it definitely is going to make it a little bit tougher. And if you look, we have a team meeting because once again, we're playing in our second blizzard in a row. Now, the good thing is we're riding about 6 game win streak at this point. The game in Philly was a bad weather blizzard condition type of game, so we've been here, done it before, and I think we can do this one again. But Matt Ryan's going to get our team pumped up. Equalizer and the Bears are a dangerous team. Even Matt Ryan, you suck at these speeches. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever seen a good halftime speech. I think Tim Tebow in one of his national title games had a really good one. Like, it made you even want to play for him just watching the video on YouTube. Search it up, you'll find it. That is definitely not what Matt Ryan just did. Okay. Get business as usual. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is business as usual in terms of it's a football game. It is a winner go home game in a blizzard, so it's not business as usual, but hey, it is what it is. You're up against the Bears this week, and they've been playing great football lately. Also, if we were also on a 6 game win streak, be confident or insult opponent. That is a tricky one, but I'm going to go outside of character. We're going to insult them. All right? They're not as good as the couch quarterbacks say. I've been watching film and weaknesses I plan to exploit. Okay. Bears will have plus 10 break tackle, play recognition, and tackle. That's great. But hey, at least we get plus 5. All right. We'll see how this goes since we decided to give them a little bit of extra motivation. That's what you always want going into a playoff game. And so we are going to kind of get jumping into this one here in Chicago. Justin Fields coming out to the field as the teams are warming up right now. And he does create a difficult type of quarterback to defend. His short completion and 84.6 for a short pass QBR. I mean, he could be better in that area, but short completions are obviously dangerous, especially if you just plan to kind of work your way down the field. But he also has the scramble capability, which makes guarding him or guarding against him a little bit more difficult to do. Obviously, it's not possible. They have been beaten, so we can just kind of see how our defensive game plan works out, and then make any adjustments we need to at halftime. But we are going to start out with the ball here, first drive of the game, as we will start moving the ball, getting it down to the Chicago 45-yard line on that run by Patterson, who's really come on lately in this season as a running back for us. Primarily, Mike Davis is basically our primary back, but Patterson has always kind of been waiting, buying his time, and now he's really making use of it. But here we get a pass off to Kyle Pitts, and teams have been guarding him pretty well, so it's hard to get him a ball, but we do find him on that play, and that gets us down to the 28-yard line here on the Bears side of the field. Opening drive of this game, and to get an early score would be a big step forward for us in trying to get a win here. Now, we do hand it off to Mike Davis on that 1st and 10, and he'll pick up only about a gain of 2 yards there going off to the left side. And Chicago does have one of the better rush defenses in the league this season, so we'll have to keep that in mind. So 2nd and 8, Matt Ryan gets a snap, fires it to the left side, and he finds his man on the out route. Gage is able to pull that one down. Didn't know if he'd be able to get his feet down, but he does, and that's a gain of 11 yards. Gets us inside the red zone here at the 15-yard line here in the first quarter. And so now 1st and 10 at the 15. Ryan under center. He's going to send Ridley in motion, hands it to him. He cuts it up the middle. Calvin Ridley down to the 5-yard line. Oh, they're going to mark him down at the 6. It's going to be a gain of 9 yards. Looks like he had some space there and was almost able to cut it all the way to the outside to punch it in, but he will be brought down at, as I said, they're marking him down at the 6, so that does bring up 2nd and 1. Now Ryan is going to be under center in a power formation. As he does a little bit of play action to Davis. Out to the right side. He has rain. Touchdown Falcons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Matt Ryan hit John Rain there in the flat off the play action. Kind of rolling out to the right and hits Rain in the flat. And he's able to just coast into the end zone. And that will give the Falcons here a nice touchdown lead to start this game. And that's the type of momentum you need to build if you're going to try to make something happen. However, both teams fall stagnant there for the remainder of the first quarter, so we are now here in the second quarter. As Chicago does have possession and they're trying to get something moving, we do still lead this game 7-0, 11 and a half minutes here to go in the second. Chicago with possession of the ball. They do have a 2nd and 6. Fields is in the shotgun formation. He gets the snap, scans over. Standing in the pocket, he gets the ball delivered off. Missed tackle, another missed tackle. Falcons are having problems bringing down the receiver, and that's going to be just another little icing on the cake right there. Face mask penalty. 2 brutally missed tackles, and then the face mask by Richie Grant on top of that. So that will actually put Chicago down at the 19-yard line thanks to that penalty. They are inside the red zone here, and Fields is under center for the 1st and 10. Fields drops back, throws a fade route, and that's going to be batted up and almost intercepted. A.J. Terrell Jr. was all over that one as he was able to get his hand on it, knocked it up, just could not track it down after that. So 2nd and 10 here from the 19. Fields in the shotgun, 5 wide. He's alone in the backfield. He gets the snap. No blitz coming. He drops it out to the right to his tight end, and he's going to be brought down. Fields 9 of 12 so far in the day for only 67 yards. Jimmy Graham's only got 2 of those receptions for 14 yards, and he's normally a focal point of this offense, so we need to look to keep him contained. Now 3rd and 3, 2 tight ends on the right side. Fields in the shotgun. Has the snap, scans over. Pressure comes. He delivers it to the left side, breaks a tackle, and is going to be brought down by A.J. Terrell and Richie Grant. You've got to be kidding me. Mooney, the 2nd time he's made guys miss. This time he gets the catch on the short little out pattern, breaks a tackle, and gets a 1st down. So Bears with 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Fields under center. He gets the snap, scans over, pockets closing in on him. He's going to be brought down for a sack. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Grady Jarrett pushes his man backward, just bull rushes him into Fields and is able to bring him down for the sack, bringing a 2nd and goal now from the 11-yard line. Fields in the shotgun has the snap, scans over. We get pressure on him again, fires it up, and that he's going to catch it? You've got to be kidding me. Fields throws just a Hail Mary basically into the end zone, and his receiver goes up and gets it and comes down, and that's going to end up tying this ball game. And look at that. We were right there, and then the throw to the inside, and we kind of just froze. While the receiver went up to get the ball, and freezing is no way to play defense. I'll say that much. So now this game is tied, and here comes the ensuing kickoff as it is going to be returned by Patterson at the 4-yard line. He looks like he has some space. He's out in the open. Cordero Patterson, 30, 20, 10. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown Falcons. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Kickoff return for a touchdown by Cordero Patterson here in the playoffs. Big time play here by this special teams unit as that kick was put into the corner trying to pin him down to one side. That would not work, and so we do get the kickoff return for a touchdown. Now, Chicago would add one more field goal here right before halftime. So the score at halftime, it is 14-10. Now the other NFC divisional round game, Carolina versus San Francisco. San Francisco did take that win 28-17. So this will be to determine who's going to play them in the NFC Championship game. Now we did beat San Francisco earlier in the season, but they are still a dangerous team, I'll say that much. So here we are now in the third quarter. Now Chicago started with the ball and drove down to kick a field goal. And here on our first offensive possession, we throw an interception That is not how you want to start a half. We still have the lead, but we put them in prime scoring position here at the 21-yard line. We need our defense to step up after just getting off the field, holding them to a field goal once already. They're going to try to run it to the right, and he will be brought down. Montgomery had nowhere to go. In fact, he's been pretty bottled up all afternoon. About 16 rushes for around 60 yards. So now 2nd and 9. Fields is going to be in the shotgun formation here. He has the snap. No pressure coming. The pocket holds till finally it breaks down, and he gets that ball away just before he does get sacked. Fields with 220 yards and a touchdown on the day. Barely escaping that one. So the incomplete does lead it to be 3rd and 9 now from the 20-yard line. So Fields is going to be in the shotgun formation. Montgomery offset to his right side. He's got 3 receivers with Graham in the slot. And we bring some pressure. Grady Jarrett, he's going to break down Fields. He comes through untouched up the middle. And Fields has nowhere to go. And so that will bring him down and force a field goal from Chicago. Now the downside of that is they now have the lead 16-14. And we're going to try to come back, but we throw it up again. Matt Ryan trying to hit Kyle Pitts, going a little bit deep down the middle of the field, and he just short arms it. And so now Chicago's got possession of the ball again. This time they have the lead, 16-14, 8.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Our defense has been on the field for a ridiculous amount of time. I'm here in this 3rd quarter. They've done pretty well for themselves, giving up 2 field goals. So here we are asking them to step up again. 2nd and 9. Fields is going to be under center. He gets a snap. We bring a blitz. The pressure gets through. Fields escapes once down the left and releases it to his man, and that's going to be stopped. Finally, Justin Fields thought we had him corralled on the back, but he escapes and gets the pass off, and that's going to make it 3rd and inches now from the Falcon 32-yard line. Bears are driving. Under center once again. 2 tight ends set. Montgomery in the backfield. Hand it to Montgomery up the middle. He's going to get the first down. He'll pick up about 4 yards on that one. As that does give Chicago a brand new set of downs. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Now Fields is going to be in the shotgun formation. We got 3 receivers with Graham in the slot. Fields changing everything up on this one. Brings up trips to the right under center. Has a snap. Throws it. And that's going to be knocked away to the left side. Wow, Moreau on that one comes up big, knocking the ball out of Mooney's hands. Hasn't been able to do that too much today, so it's good to see you get that play for him. 2nd and 10, Fields with the snap. Quick throw to the right side, and that's going to be caught. No way, incomplete. He did drop that. Mooney dropped that one. The pass got there quickly, but so did the defense, knocking the ball out of his hands. 3rd and 10 now from the 29-yard line. Fields is in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers with Graham in the slot on the right. As we have Montgomery in the backfield. Fields has a snap, fires it deep down the right side and overthrows his man, as that results in another field goal for the Bears, as they do now lead by 5, 19-14. Here on our ensuing drive, we are trying to get this back. We've lost all control of this game. We need to get this thing settled down, and a holding penalty is not how you want to get that started. Making things a little bit more difficult on ourselves on this drive. We do have possession at the 3rd and 8. It is going to be at the 38, not 3rd and 8, at the 38. It's 1st and 16 at the 38 on the Bears side of the field. Ryan is in the shotgun formation. Gets the snap, scans over the field, fires it over the middle. That one's going to be knocked away, almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. Bringing up 2nd and 16 now for the Falcons offense. We have been sputtering since basically the first score of the game. So 2nd and 16, Ryan in the shotgun, has the snaps, drifts to the right side, fires it over the middle. It's caught by Ridley. Calvin Ridley, big time catch down to the 24-yard line. Ryan has had a difficult day going through the air on this one with 3 interceptions on the evening. Not what you want to see in this type of weather conditions, but we have been throwing a little bit deeper than what maybe we should. So 3rd and 2 as we hand it off to Davis up the middle. Has a little hole, but it's not able to get the yardage. He just can't seem to find the way, and that brings up a 4th and 3. So trailing by 5, we are going to go for this field goal. 16-mile-an-hour winds from left to right. And we completely shanked that one. If I had hit it like accurately, that may have gone in, but I hit it way too late, just shanked it, so we did not score. Now the good news is we would stop the Bears' offense from scoring, and that would give us possession of the ball once again here, as we find ourselves trying to make a drive to, get the lead back in this game. Something we have not had since the kickoff return with a touchdown in the second quarter. So 2nd and 10 now for the Falcons offense. Handed off to Mike Davis to the left side, and they're going to wrap him up relatively quickly. He did have a hole there. It just looked like the defensive lineman was able to get that hole closed up not too long after it opened. So 3rd and 9 from the 28. Ryan is in the shotgun formation, has the snap. Keeps drifting backwards, fires it over the middle. That's going to be caught. Tajay Sharp with the big-time catch. And he's going to give us a first down on that one. Gotta love seeing that. Sharp having a good afternoon or good evening in this game. 4 receptions for 46 yards. And he comes through big time for us right there. Now 1st and 10 here for the Falcons offense. Throws it to the right side. That's going to be intercepted. And here comes the Bears player down the left side breaking tackles. And we finally bring him down at the 21-yard line. You've got to be kidding me. Another interception. These turnovers have killed us all second half. And now the Bears offense on the field after throwing that stupid interception as we are trailing by 5, trying to keep this thing close. And Justin Fields has plenty of time. The pocket holds up, but no one's open. And so he decides to throw it away. He could have just run it, but decides to throw it away instead. So 2nd and 10 now from the 21-yard line. Fields under center this time, 2 tight ends set. Pulls a receiver in motion, hands it off to Montgomery, tries to do a little bit of trickeration, but we will not be fooled on that one. As Grady Jarrett's going to make the stop in the backfield for about a 2-yard loss to bring up a 3rd and 12 now from around the 22, 23-yard line. And Fields will come back out in the shotgun formation here for this 3rd down. He's calling a little bit of audible, sending Graham into the slot on the right side. 3 receivers. Fires it over. And that's going to be dropped. Jimmy Graham just could not come down with it. Looked like he had the out pattern, but could not come down with it. And that will result in, once again, another field goal. So they do add points on, and they do lead us now by 8. There's 7.5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. We need to make something big happen. So now 2nd and 9 from the Bears 40-yard line. Ryan is going to be in a shotgun formation. Trips to the right. He kind of drifts off to the right side. He's going to fire it. He's got his man. Zacchaeus down the right sideline, tackled at the 20-yard line. A gain of 20 yards. Matt Ryan having a rough day, but put on a good throw right there. So 1st and 10 for this Falcons offense from the 20 inside the red zone. Ryan is going to be in the shotgun once again, 4 wide. Hands it off to Davis to the left side. Tries to make a man miss, but it's going to be brought down relatively quickly. Mike Davis having a rough afternoon as well with 14 rushes for 23 yards in total. Tough sledding for him. It was 2nd and 9. This time, Cordero Patterson comes into the game for this 3 wide receiver set. Ryan with the snap. Throws it to the right side, and that's going to be caught by Patterson as he escaped from his man and he finally gets brought down just shy of the yard to gain at the 12-yard line to bring up a 3rd and 2 for this Falcons offense. Now Ryan comes out 4 wide with Pitts in the slot formation and Patterson in the backfield. Hands it off to Pat, bounces off a tackler. Cordero Patterson fighting forward to the 7. Now that doesn't score, but that does bring up a 1st and goal as we are now at about 4.5 minutes to go into this ball game, trailing by 8. Now Ryan gets the snap. 1st and goal. Drills to the right side, fires it to the right. He made the catch. Kyle Pitts caught that at the 3-yard line. A dangerous throw there on a 1st and goal, but worked out, got us 4 yards down to the 3. The great catch by Kyle Pitts. Now 2nd and goal. Ryan under center, making some changes, and that's going to be a false start. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We're going to false start on that play to bring us back to the 8-yard line now. I mean, the one advantage, I guess, is you technically have more space to work with, but you hate it when something like that happens. So 2nd and goal now from the 8. Ryan in the shotgun has a snap, fires it over the middle, bounces around. He was going for Zacchaeus. He just could not bring it in. That ball bounced around a little bit longer than what you'd like to see in that end zone. But luckily it does fall incomplete, bring up a 3rd and goal. Now Ryan in a shotgun formation has the snap. Scans over, fires it to the left, has Patterson, who's going to lower his shoulder and is going to be stopped inches short. Cordero Patterson just could not get that final push, and that makes it 4th and goal, ladies and gentlemen. And what are we doing? We are going to go for it here. And this is a big-time play, trailing by 8. Under 4 minutes to go. 4th and goal. Ryan hands it to Mike Davis up the middle. Found a hole! Touchdown Falcons! Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What a call and a play. Execution by this offense to get that touchdown. Now, we are trailing by 2. So we do have to obviously go for 2 with just 3.5 minutes left. And in this one, Ryan is going 5 wide in a shotgun formation, has the snap, scans over, fires it. It's going to be caught. Kyle Pitts ties this ball game up here. 3.5 minutes to go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Kyle Pitts on the 2-point conversion. And what a throw. They tried to jump that route. But Ryan put it just slightly too far, and they couldn't. So we do have this game tied up now. So here we are at the 2-minute warning. Chicago with possession of the ball, and that first pass does fall incomplete as they try to hit Graham there over the middle of the field. So that will bring up a 2nd and 10 here in this one for us. And trying to figure out the play to call, because you don't want to go too soft on them. You try to stay with what you've been doing, but at the same time, you can't allow a 20-yard drive or else 30-yard drive, or else you're looking at them being in field goal position. And on that one, Jimmy Graham will make the catch that time as he does go down after a gain of 8 yards, bringing up 3rd and 2. Chicago in the hurry-up offense runs a little bit of play action. Pressure comes. He's going to be brought down from the back. We get the sack. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What a play. Mingo comes from that side, from the blind side, and hits Fields and brings him down. And that will force them to punt the ball away to us. And so now 1st and 10 from the about 33-yard line. We get a pass off to Patterson over the middle. That's going to be caught. And it gets us down to the 45, going in the hurry-up offense. We have only 1 timeout remaining here. Just 1 minute to go. Now Ryan rolls out to his right, fires it and overthrows Calvin Ridley. We had Ridley on that crossing pattern. Just could not connect to him. 1 minute and 2 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10 from the 45. Here we are now in the shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers. Ryan has a snap. Scans over the field. Stands in the pocket. Throws it up, and that's going to be batted away. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. If you see, for Koo's kick, we just need to get the ball to the 40. Okay, that's 15 yards from where we are right now. 15 yards, and we are in field goal position. But right now, we have a 3rd and 10 to deal with. Drop back, we get it to Pitts. He's going to be hit, and he's brought down a yard short. Oh, man. A yard short. Now, I could punt it away or go for it. But I am going to go for it. It's a yard, for Christ's sakes, and this is the playoffs. Okay, we're the visiting team. I'm not trying to take it to overtime. We're trying to win this damn game. Ryan, under center, hands it to Davis, up the middle, and we got stuffed. The Bears' defensive line holds us up, and we turn the ball over on downs. So they will have it at the 46-yard line. Oh, my goodness. You've got to be kidding me. 47 seconds left. 1st and 10 for Chicago here. The 46. They get the pass off, and that's completed, and they're down to the 43, the Falcons side of the field. And they try to go a little bit of hurry up, but they do have to call a timeout. Thankfully, they call it. We're not stuck with it. And so 1st and 10 now. 43-yard line. 31 seconds left in this game. This is getting down to the nitty-gritty. Need to make a hold and get a turnover. And on the snap from the shotgun, Fields drops it off to Montgomery. He's going to be hit and tackled over the middle of the field. You've got to be kidding me, at the 29-yard line. Now Fields under center here, and they're going to call that timeout with about 5 seconds remaining. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, this sucks. All right, here they come for the field goal. This one to win it all. And I mistimed freezing the kicker, by the way. I tried it like how they really do, mistimed it. And it really hurt me because they just made that one right down the damn middle. Oh my God. That gives them the lead. They would actually add on one additional score on the kickoff return. I tried to do laterals, ended up lateraling it away. They took it in for a touchdown. So it did give them that additional 6 points. So it really, we only ended up losing by 3 the way I see it. Still a loss is a loss. It's the playoffs. Now our season is done and we got to get ready for the offseason. And that's going to be in the next episode. I think we've got a pretty good idea of players that we can keep, players that we might look to trade away whenever free agency comes. And we kind of have a good idea of where we are as a team and what we need to get better, I think. So, with that in mind, I do want to just remind y'all to go and hit the subscribe button if you have not already. And if you did like today's video, why don't you go and hit that little thumbs up button, because it really does help out the channel, and we do greatly appreciate everything that y'all do for us here at Champ & Sons. So we're going to finish up some of these upgrades for players, and then I'll go ahead and upgrade them all, just to get that kind of over and done with. Now we're going to check out to see what our team feels like about this loss. And so as we do that, man, I hate this. Matt Ryan, not very enthusiastic. Backfired. Team worries that you aren't taking opponents. Because I insulted them. Man, that's so shysty. Madden, you're shysty. Okay? I'll say that. Shystiness. Okay? Alright, so we're going to finish up these last discussions with Matt Ryan, and then in the next episode it will be the offseason as far as free agency and the draft, and it might include some preseason highlights. So I will see y'all in that episode, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. As always, stay safe, and, well, you guys know how it goes by now. Later, y'all.